Hello viewers, well the announcement trailer for Assetto Corsa Evo was revealed today. Let's take a look.
This is not about your age. This is not about your car. It isn't about your experience. It isn't about performance or power. And it isn't about how you portray your love for driving. Because car passion is a state of mind. And it's driven by heart.
So Assetto Corsa Evo then, one of the big racing games we're looking forward to. The market's quite open at the moment. There's nothing that's really forging ahead in the world of racing games, and Assetto Corsa have got a huge opportunity. Hence there was a lot of anticipation for the trailer today. Looking at the first impressions of the trailer, I'll go through it in just a moment, as well as the press release. I'll say it's all right. It didn't necessarily blow me away. I think the car models look really good. I think the lighting is a bit disappointing. I think the trailer's a bit generic. Didn't tell me much about the game. As sort of announcement trailers go, wasn't terribly exciting. But let's take a look at the trailer in more detail, just to go through some of that feedback. So I'm just going to quickly scan through some of the trailer here, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, rather than just screenshots. Going through it, you can see obviously you have this rousing introduction, if you like, which is always nice here. A little toy car, and then eventually we've got our Porsche looking really nice. The cars are the stars of that, looking fabulous. We're analysing the background, we're analysing the lighting. Already here, I'm kind of getting the vibe though that the lighting's not quite what I was expecting. It's got more of that sort of dead light, that Forza Motorsport vibe, rather than the hard white light, Gran Turismo realistic look that we've seen not only in Gran Turismo but even in the ray traced improvements to F1 24 the other day. So in terms of the overall lighting, a little bit disappointed. Lighting here again has a bloomy look to it on the glows. I'm not necessarily sold on all of that. Cars themselves look good. Bit of RC advertising. I still use an RC. It's been going now for 11 years, just still going strong. When you get one good rig, you don't need any more rigs. Of that there's no doubt. And there we see the cars on the shelf there, all looking very nice before cutting to the game. The game itself, again, the cars look really nice. The tracks, I can't say I get much from the tracks in these views. Nothing really feels real because of the lighting engine that they're using there. It looks like an Assetto Corsa or a Project Cars video game. In fact, this is very much a trailer. There, look, we see Marshall moving around there, the radio, that's nice. We see the people in the background. This is nice as well. On board, we've got the reflections on the windscreen. So few games get the windscreen right. Drive Club is still head and shoulders above everybody else when it comes to rain, but also so often I see this, there's no real perspective on the windscreen, no perspective on the way the driver's sitting in the car. It makes games like Le Mans Ultimate feel a little bit, I don't know, just a bit 2D in a way, so a two-dimensional feeling to it being in the car. They need that sort of dynamic, creative, artistic angle. How that works in game, you don't know though, because it's just a trailer. Nice sky and cloud stuff and a bit of rain. How's it going? It's looking all right. It's looking all right. I mean, I'm just looking at that rain. Okay, so what are we looking for in rain? We're looking for the water hitting the screen and then streaming. We're looking for streaming in the rain. And the faster the car goes, the more streaming, and the way the water gathers will be slightly different as well. It's difficult to get that from a quick moment there. There is some gathering in the bottom corner. Still not quite what I want to see. If it's raining that hard, why is there not spray coming from the wheels in front? So in that sense, none of it's really right, but we'll carry on. Then we've got some rain, and we've got some tufty looking grass there that looks like video game grass. I love a good bit of grass. Assetto Corsa had fantastic grass. Good bit of foliage in a game, always appreciated. Doesn't look great to me, but whatever, we'll crack on. There we are. We see pools of water gathering. That's what the sim racers are about. They're about the track surface and pools of water. And we see a bit more in-car, and again, pushing the water better on that, though still no spray. But it's an early development build, you'll say to me. Exactly. Bit more in-car again here. Nice look at a car in a deserted world. Nice car models. Again, the lighting I don't think shows off these cars and car models as well as it would if the lighting was a bit sharper and didn't have all this bloom, artistic bloom effect we see in so many games. This all looks nice. Again, rousing music. We see a car going in the opposite direction. A lot of people getting really excited about that at the moment. A car going in the opposite direction. Wow, it might be a road with cars to dodge, or it might be an open world area. We'll wait and see on that. Again, just that shot we just looked at there. Oh, feet. Feet. We see feet there. Not that you'll see the feet in the game. They're completely irrelevant. Again, the lighting on all these shots is letting it down for me. But the modelling and the textures on the cars look absolutely fantastic. The cars are the stars, and lots of room there for creative photography. So that was it. The trailer didn't really say much. Didn't say much about the game. It's just a teaser, you cry, but I always feel that I like to see a bit of something in there that I want to do that's different to everything already on the market, and I didn't see anything from that. So let's take a look at the press release. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole press release, but just a few things here, from road cars to classics, hypercars, race cars. Each vehicle is reproduced through Kunos' advanced system that simulates mechanical, electronic and aerodynamic performance, raising the bar on realism, blah blah. Let's see, what else have we got here? Game modes. Introducing a wealth of features and gameplay modes, only made possible by the engine apparently. Let's see what else we got. Supporting a full 24-hour race cycle, cutting edge lighting. The lighting actually was the thing that I thought let the whole demo down. Dynamic weather and track conditions and photorealistic visuals. They didn't look photorealistic. That was the issue for me. It had that sort of video gamey filtered look. Assetto Corsa Evo will be unlike any racing scene we've seen before. Okay, we'll see when we see it. Let's see. And not much else is being given away in terms of it's just going to be a realistic driving game, and they'll release more news on it soon. So that's sort of it for this trailer. What did I expect to see on the trailer today? Just for those of you that are frustrated, that really liked this and thought it was amazing. I guess I was looking for something that was realistic, something that showed real racing. That I looked at it and thought that's photographic. There was particle effects, real moments. When you look at Brands Hatch, I didn't get anything from that felt like it was really at Brands Hatch. It looked like a Brands Hatch video game, but it didn't really look like real life. And I wanted something to take us a step further. The cars look amazing, but the surroundings haven't moved on in quite the same way. I wanted something that looked real, that excited me, that had the grit of racing, that conveyed G-force and energy, something more than just what's under the bonnet. I wanted to see something more, and I didn't see that today in this trailer. Hopefully we'll see it in later trailers. Why am I so picky about Kunos on this? I think it's worth pointing out. Why am I so picky? They're a company that I regard highly, like Turn 10 Studios, like Polyphony. I expect very high levels of perfection from them in terms of physics, in terms of graphics, in terms of understanding modelling. When I visited Kunos years ago, there was one guy who modelled all the tracks, and they did a remarkable job with very little. Since then, the company's come into a lot of income in terms of its popularity. It's done really well, it's sold well, and now I expect something that's going to push the industry forward. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see a game as good as the others on the market. I want to see a game that's better. and that's something I'm looking forward to in the coming months. So let's wait and see what Kunos have in store. No doubt I'll get loads of grief for not just being positive about absolutely everything I see, but I just want it to be the best game it can be. We'll see what the early access is like, and we'll see what the future trailers are like. But that's it from me for now. As ever, more soon.